Send them a hello, 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 hello. My name is Drew. How are you? Good. All right, everybody. All right, everybody. What is happening? Welcome to the Ron and Roll in Vernon, Connecticut. I am Drew Danger, your announcer for today's bout. These will be your officials for today's bout. First off, the skating officials. A typical brainstorm. Hubs, Lab Rat, Lizzie, Trash Calls, Penny T Box, and Fox Shove. Come on. Do a little clapping for our officials. Come on, make it feel good. Yeah. Without them, we can't do this. You know what I'm saying? Our non-skating officials for today: Maddie, Miss I, Amanda, Frizz, Lex, Corin, Mel Meredith, Oz, Haley, Lowe, and Coop. And thank you for Take the L and John for being our paramedics for today. We're going to start the team intros right around 5:25. All right? Once again, hit up our vendors over there. They're in back of your area. And hit up the food area. Get your drinks, get your food. It's going to be great. 1 hour bout, 2 30-minute halves of roller derby. And anyways, I still need that event schedule, guys. HARD, I need event schedule for today, what we're doing at halftime and stuff like that. Thank you. Will introduce to you the Western Mass Series B team. So we will get that done in a couple minutes. And then after that, I'll be announcing your Banshees. So We'll get rocking and rolling. Thank you. Yeah. All right. All right. All right. Once again, welcome to the Raw Roll here in Vernon, Connecticut. Thank you for coming out for bout number 3 this year for the Hartford Area Roller Derby. Today, your Hartford Banshees will be opposing the team I'm going to announce to you. Let's bring them out right now. Coming out of Wilbraham, Massachusetts, they're the one and only Western Mass Furies B team. All right, first off, number 102, Oculus Sinister. Number 113, Spank Robber. Number 13, Lace. Number 1312, Henry Sulphur. Wearing number 24, Murphy's Law. Wearing number 3, Bombshell. Wearing number 404, Pigeon. Wearing number 5, Kermit Prime. Wearing number 666, give it up for Franken Furry. Wearing number 69, Ginger Snaps. Wearing number 719, Rebel Red. Number 72, D. Wearing number 855, Dallas Leia. And the captain of the Furies B team, number 420, Loki Into It. Bench coach Tex, bench coach Cans, jam coach Lokes. Give it up for the Western Mass Furies B team. Now we bring to the track your home team for today's extravaganza. Give it up for your Hartford Banshees. First off, wearing number 01, Bees Mode. Wearing number 024, give it up for Buckets. Wearing number 11, Corpses Crispy. Wearing number 11, 59, 50, Bapati, Bruiser. Give it up for number 12, Hella on Wheels. Wearing number 20, the one and only Sawa Ranger. Making a debut today, make a lot of noise for number 27, Neon Trotsky. Wearing number 29, Kill Moto Dragon. Wearing number 3, Rich and Wild. Give it up for number 5, Roxy. Going down to number 715, Psycho Sumatic. Wearing number 83, Coupe de Grace. Wearing number 85, M80. And now your co-captains, number 321, Catastrophe. And the other co-captain, number 3381, Sergeant Bruiser. Bench coaches, Lady Macbeth, Karma. Space Case and turn coach, Wagner Rock. Your 2026 Hartford Area Roller Derby Nancy's. For those of you who do the roller derby, some basic stuff. The person on the start on the helmet cover is the person who's going to score points. We call that the jammer. The other 4 people are blockers, but the person with the stripe on the helmet is called a pivot. The pivot can do a special thing. If the jammer is really getting stuff on the blockers, the jammer can then pass the star to the stripe helmet cover pivot. There should be all sorts of explanations here in your wonderful program. All right, fans, you ready for some roller derby action today? Maybe? All right, here we go. 69 on the jam line. That's Ginger Snaps for the Furies B team. Western Mass Furies in existence since 2013. Yeah. No, it was actually 2014 they started. Okay. There'll be a wheel toss and a 50-50 raffle, as well as limited edition Banshees t-shirts today. Here we go. Ginger Snaps versus Sour Ranger. Still no lead jammer status as we speak. Trying to break through still. Nice blocking, but getting through. Will be Ginger Snaps for the Furies B team. Still, okay, getting through. That's 0-1 actually, bees mode. That's going to be 4 quick points for the Furies B teams. They take the first lead of the game. Wow, 2 players in the box already for the Furies B team. Be a 5-on-3 tack edge. Sergeant Bruiser, co-captain 3381 on the jam line for your Hartford Banshees. Tack is off, jams are off. Sergeant Bruiser's trying to break through. Some nice blocking being thrown there. Getting through, Sergeant Bruiser. Sergeant Bruiser in point scoring territory. 4 quick points, Sergeant Bruiser. 7-19, Rebel Red getting through. Sergeant Bruiser calls it off. 4 points, Sergeant Bruiser, first tie of the game. All right. All right. Both jammers trying to break through here. And breaking through first will be for the Banshees. That is 321. That is Catastrophe. And Catastrophe calls it off. We're at 4-4 tie, 27 minutes still to go in the first half. Empty penalty box. That's nice. Everyone's well behaved. Here we go. Furies and Banshees going at it. Nice block in the middle there by 85 and 80 for Hartford. Both teams doing a great job holding up the walls. Oh, M80 goes down. Nice recycle being forced there by the Furies B team. Penalty called on one of the blockers for the Whalers. The Banshees. Getting through. Oh, nice block number 12. Hell on wheels with a good block and get through the lead jam status. It's Frankenberry, 666. Is your lead jammer. Frankenberry, big hole inside, first through. 4 big points, Frankenberry. Star pass number 20, Sour Ranger. Frankenberry versus through again, 4 more points. 8-point mega jam. Here comes Sour Ranger, nice block there, 13-12. Henry Sulphur. 8 big points there, Frankenberry. Biggest scoring jam of the event. There was 1 point there scored for the Banshees. Once again, I'm also live on your YouTube at Hartford Area Roller Derby. Sergeant Bruiser, that is 3381. Co-captain jamming. And but bursting through, huge burst there. 855, Galaslea. Galaslea is your lead jam. Galaslea has been a very effective player for a couple years. Okay, Galaslea is through for 4. Star pass has been made. Number 3, Wit and Wild for the Banshees. Calling it off. Let's see if Wit and Wild, Wit and Wild stole a point there. Great hustle. That was a 4-1 jam, though, in favor of the Western Mass Series B team. They lead by 10 points right now. All right, here we go. Oh, trying to burst through there was the Hartford jammer for the minute. Getting stuffed, though. Nice blocking there. I think that was number 13, Lace on the block. All right, here comes the Furies B team. Gets through. 7-19, that is Rebel Red as your lead jammer. Number 24 for, that's Murphy's Law being boxed for the Furies. 4 points there for Rebel Red. Rebel Red calling it off, which was a good thing because out of play block called right at the end of that jam, I think on 13-12, Henry Sulphur. So it is both teams, the 2 players in the box, going to be 3-on-3, wide open action here. Score is 20-6 in favor of the Furies B team. There we go. I think that's breaking through. Lead jammer for the Banshees. It's going to be number 20, Sour Ranger, also through. Is 666, Frankenberry. And Sour Ranger goes through, calls it. Sliding 4 points. Okay, 20-10. Nice job there by Sour Ranger, one of our veteran players, getting 4 big points. Very quick pace jams. so far in this first half. Both teams really very close here. Number 3, Wet and Wild on the jam line for the Banshees. Okay. Getting Wet and Wild trying to break through. Great blocking by the pivot, though, from the Fury speed team getting through. Wet and Wild is your lead jammer. Sour Ranger with a low block. Getting through 4 big points for Wet and Wild. Still no initial pass for the Fury jammer. Getting through again, 4 more points, 8-point mega jam for Wet and Wild. Great blocking, being headed up by Hella on Wheels, as well as Roxy. Getting through again, 4 more points, 12 points, Wet and Wild. Frank and Fury really taking major hits. Great block again, Hella on Wheels with the recycle. Getting through again, 4 more points, Wet and Wild, that's 16. Our first lead change of the game. Banshees are up by 6. Here come Wet and Wild takes a huge hit there by Fenrisulfur. And gets through, watch the tightrope, 4 more points, 20-point mega jam, Wet and Wild. And that is 2 minutes, what a jam for your Banshees, 20 big points for Wet and Wild. Second lead change of the event here. That's the thing, you have a wide open track like that, start with a 3-on-3. Skilled jammers can definitely take advantage of those sort of things. This might be number 20, Sour Ranger, I think. I saw it too. But getting through, lead jammer status, it's Gala Slayer. 8:55 for the Fury speaking. Being recycled is the Hartford jammer. Gala Slayer is through. Gala Slayer has a great amount of skill, speed, power. A jammer on the rise in this region. Oh, that was a nice block there by. There's 4 more points. It's a mega jam. That is number 3, Bombshell. Does a great job blocking for the Fury. Getting through again, another 4 points. I think that's a 12-point mega jam right now for Gala Slayer. Gala Slayer getting blocked there. Nice job by Dante Suzanne. Number 29, Kimono Dragon on a star pass. $16-point jam for Gala Slayer. As now we have another lead change, third of the game. 36-30 in favor of the Furies B team. Yeah, definitely the Furies B team definitely brought a lot of fan base today. Number 20, Sour Ranger on the line. For your Banshees, I think that's 69 Ginger Snaps, I'm thinking. Getting through. Both jammers getting through, but lead jammer goes to Sour Ranger. No, it was 719, Rebel Red. They both had 9 at the end of their number. And calls it off. Let's see if there's any points. 2 points there for, actually, yep, 2 points there for Sour Ranger. All right. Back and forth, forth and back. 17 minutes to go in the first half. Wow. I think the average jam has been 40 seconds, man. It's been forth and back and forth here. All right, here we go. Both walls doing a great job. Number 13, Lake's doing some good blocking there for the Furies beating. But breaking through is the Banshees Jammer. Number 5, Roxy. Also through 666 Franklin Furry, who had an 8-point mega jam early. Huge hit there by the Furies B team. Right now, 36-33 in favor of the Furies B team. There we go, number 3, Wit and Wild. Like shot out of a cannon, breaking through, gets lead jam established. No, that's 321 Catastrophe. Again, both on number 3. Frankie Furry jamming for the Furies B team. Ooh, calling it off. Big hit there at the end. Close game, very competitive. 20-point jam so far in the bout for Wit and Wild, but a 16-point jam for Galaslea. Galaslea, I think, is back out there right now, 8:55 for the Furies B team, going against Sour Ranger. This is going to be one heck of a matchup. Galaslea trying to make it, does so. Galaslea breaking through, but also getting through. That was huge. Banshees were down 3 against 5, and they got the jammer through. That's really good. Each penalty in roller derby is 30 seconds. Each player gets a maximum of 6 penalties in the game. On the 7th penalty, they will foul out of the game. Same thing, 5-on-3 pack edge in favor of the Furies B team. I'm pretty sure this is Rebel Red this time, though. Trying to break through. Sergeant Bruce is doing a great job on the blocks. Another great block thrown in there by the Banshees. Lead jammer status for Killmodo Dragon. Rebel Red also through. Here comes Killmodo Dragon taking a hit there. Wow, good hustle by Rebel Red. We'll see the scoring. Okay, a little confusion. There was a track cut on Killmodo Dragon. Power jam for Rebel Red here. 0-1. Beast Mode doing a great job on the blocks. Oh, wow. Another great block by Beast Mode. Outstanding, but it was too good. Beast Mode got penalized for the block. Rebel Red still trying to break through, setting up the blocking. Nice job there, Sergeant Bruiser, holding on for dear life. Great cycle block, Sergeant Bruiser. Rebel Red, okay, Skater falls down there for the Fury. What a wild jam. Banshee's jammer, Komodo re-engaging the pack. And I don't know if that's 2 minutes or. Appears to be a team, is an official timeout. now everybody's standing up. Figure out. Hartford is 33, and it's 40 to 33. You have an official timeout right now. Remember, hit up our personnel for the wheel toss and the 50-50 raffle. And there's limited edition Band Cheese t-shirts. Small and medium are already sold out. So, hey, get your limited edition t-shirt right now. Very competitive half. 7-point lead for the Furious B team. I'll be quiet for a little bit, let the officials do their thing for their official review. Explain to you a little bit what an official review is. A team can protest a penalty called on them, a penalty not called on the other team, or a scoring discrepancy. You get one of these per half as a team. And if your review is deemed to be incorrect, you lose any more official reviews for the half, similar to the NFL replay rule. But if your review is deemed to be correct, you can keep it, and you still will have that official review to use in the first half. Each team gets one per half. I think there is 3 timeouts per game for the teams. Looks like we have 12 minutes to go when we get back to action here. Might be a good time. Maybe grab a quick beverage, hit up our vendors over there while we have a quick break. Get yourself some wheels for the wheel toss and some tickets for the 50-50 raffle. All right. Stands right now, each team with a person in the penalty box. We'll see if this changes after we come back to live action. To action, and I guess it stands at there'll be one person in the box for each team. Score right now is 40-33. There we go. Oh, huge hit there by the Banshees. Getting through. Lead jammer status. For 83, coup de grace. Appears to be a 0-0 jam right there. Once again, Fury's B team leading by 7. There's been 1 tie and 3 lead changes in the first half. Sergeant Bruiser, that is 33-81 for your Banshees. Going against that 666 Franken Fury. Uh-oh. There'll be a power jam. Back block being called on Sergeant Bruiser. Power jam situation for the Furious B team. Great block, though, there. Recycling. That was by Hella on Wheels. She's had a great blocking half. Still not throwing the initial pass yet, the jammer. All right, it will be now a power jam situation for Sergeant Bruiser, but the jammer will only have to serve the amount of time Sergeant Bruiser did. That is 4 points. They have cut the lead down to 3. Four more points. Actually, that's the first 4 points. First one was an initial pass. Frankie Furry back into action, rejoins the pack. Sergeant Bruiser through, 4 more points. 8-point mega jam for the Sarge. Another lead change. Banshees in the lead now. Sarge breaking through, walking the tightrope, takes a big hit, bounces off, 4 more points for Sarge. 12-point mega jam. Great blocking and defense by the Banshees this jam. Holding out Frankie Furry. Calling off the jam. I think that may have went the full 2 minutes. 14-point mega jam. Give it up for Sergeant Bruiser. 0 points for the Furies B team. Biggest lead of the bout. Co-captain 321 Catastrophe on the jam line for your Banshees. Going against 855, that is Galasley for the Furies B team. Galasley already with a 16-point jam. Great job by the pack, nullifying and Galasley breaking through. Good job on the pivot. There's been a star pass, number 20, Sour Ranger, star pass. Breaking through. Galaslea for 4, calling it off. Very good timing on the part of Galaslea as Sour Ranger was coming with a lot of velocity. Cuts the lead to 3, 47-44 in favor of your Banshees. There's going to be 8 minutes to go in this first half. All right, 5-on-5 rolling into the action here. Yeah, Beesmo trying to break through. Blocker, the pivot being boxed for Hartford. Getting through is going to be Rebel Red at 7-1-9. Beesmo breaking through. Nice blocking on Rebel Red there. Calling it off. Great job there for the Banshees defense. Gave up the lead, but did not give up any points. Or did they? No, seems to be 0-0-10. Nope, there was 1 point for the Furies beating. Yes, 1 point. Where is that? Yep, that's 20, Sour Ranger. For your Banshees going up against the Jared Status for the Furies B team. This jersey number is tough to read. Four points for the Jammer, though. Calling it off. Did you see what the number was on the Jammer? That was really hard to read. Big 8-point jam, though. Komodo Dragon for your Banshees gets knocked down. I'm pretty sure that was by Bombshell. Getting through, though. Nice block. 13-12, Fenway Sulphur. Nice effort there. Trying to get through. Great effort. Gets recycled by Fenway Sulphur. Block. 24 there for the Furies. Murphy's Law. At 20-foot brook. Komodo Dragon through for 4 points. Cutting the lead to 2 again. Very competitive first half. Captain Loki into it is jamming right now. For the Furies B team. And yep, out of play. Bring through again. 4 more point. 8-point mega jam. Penalty on 72 for the Furies. That is D. D going to the box. Another lead change. Komodo Dragon looking for more here. 13-12, Fenway Sulphur on the blocks. 27, Leon Trotsky looking to help free the Jammer. Almost does so. Fenway Sulphur with a huge hit on Komodo. Komodo takes a licking and keeps on ticking, I'm telling you. 12 big points, Komodo Dragon. First mega jam of the half for Komodo. Official timeout. Official timeout. But just took the licking and kept on ticking. That was some great effort there. That is the fifth lead change of the half here. Minutes to go in the first half, fans. Once again, we have an official review. I'll be quiet and let them do their work. We are done with the official review. Okay, 33-81. That's Sergeant Bruiser, your co-captain, on the jam line. And I'm pretty sure that's 8:55 Dallas Lane. Wow, Gallo with a spin-o-rama, but recycled. That was a heck of a block there. By 11. 59, Deputy Bobby Bruiser, huge block. Lead jammer status goes to your co-captain, Sergeant Bruiser. Sarge already with a 14-point jam tonight. Sarge trying to break through. Good job by the Furious B team, but not good enough. 4 big points. Sergeant Bruiser. Deputy Bobby Bruiser on 11:59. Always involved in the blocking game. Doing a lot of damage. Ooh. Nice hit again by what we call Triple B. 4 more points. 8-point mega jam so far for Sergeant Bruiser. Here comes that Dow Slayer. Shot out of a cannon. There'll be a couple more points there. I think there was 2 more points. I think it was a 10-point jam there with Sergeant Bruiser. We will double check. Biggest lead of the game for your Banshees. I guess it was just an 8-point jam, but that's okay. 8 points. Here we go. Nice burst there. Your Banshees got lead jammer status. That is 321 catastrophe going against 719 Rebel Red. Rebel Red trying to break through. Nice hit, Wit and Wild. Also getting number 85 getting involved there and 80, but initial pass now for Rebel Red. Trying to break through for a full pass. Oh, huge hit. Wow, Corpse's Crispy hit her own jammer there. So we'll see what the points are. I think that was 2 more points, 3 more points. Biggest lead of the event for the Banshees. '29 Kimono Dragon on the jam line. For your Banshees, we're up 15 points right now. Biggest lead of the game for either team. Oh, getting through. That is, whoa, nice blocking attempt. That was a very good block. Psychosomatic trying to get involved, but it was outside the 20 foot. 4 points, I think, there for the Furious B team. Ooh. Going down. Star pass to Witt and Wild for the Banshees. 27. It's a debut penalty for Daniel Krotsky. They threw 4 points. I need to know. Jam stats. These are jams 8 or more points in the first half. We're doing it now? Point jam. Number 666, Frankie Furry had an 8-point jam. And the biggest mega jam of the half for the Furies was a 16-point jam by number 855, Dallas Slayer. For the Banshees, number 29, Kimmel the Dragon with a 12-point mega jam. Number 3381, Sergeant Bruiser had a 14 and an 8-point mega jam. But the biggest mega jam of the evening so far goes to number 3, Wit and Wild with a 20-point mega jam. We will get going here in a few minutes. God damn. It was a great second half, 1 tie and 5 lead changes. You do not see that often in Derby. We thank all you fans for coming out. We have an event in June and an event in September. Somebody can give me the dates on those, exact dates, and I can get that out here. They'll all be here at the awesome Run and Roll rink here in Vernon, Connecticut. It's going to be a 5-on-4 package as we start here for your Banshees. Oh, his beast mode took a little tumble there. Getting through. That is 855 Dallas Slayer. Oh, that was a great block there by 24 Murphy's Law. Woof, woof, woof. Anybody from the 80s, you got to remember that band. Dallas Slayer threw it for 4 points. Still trying to make an initial pass. Getting through is beast mode, number 01. Dallas Slayer re-engaging, getting hit by M80. Nice job by M80, nullifying any more points. 6-point jam there for Gallislea. Lead is now down to 2, 71-69. We're going to start the second half. I think we have 719 out there. That's Rebel Red. Going against 3381. Your co-captain, Sergeant Bruiser, had a great first half in the jam line. Here we go. Both walls holding really good. Nice block there by Fenris Sulphurs. Had a great blocking game. Some good blocking also in there by Komodo, I think. No, 321 Catastrophe on the block. Sergeant Bruiser, 3381 is through, as is Rebel Red. Here we go. Oh, nice block, Oculus Sinister. If Oculus doesn't hold the line there, there's at least 4 points and maybe more. Two points for the Furies B, 3 points for your Hartford Banshees, 74-70. Here we go, the Jammers are up. Okay, nice job pushing there. But the Banshees Jammer bouncing off there. Ooh, going down. That is 321 Catastrophe jamming, your co-captain for the Banshees. Number 3, that is Bombshell was jamming, getting sent off on a high block penalty. Power jam for your Banshees. Bombshell had an 8-point jam and several other scoring jams for the first half. Defense right now, yeah, you hear the Furies B fans yelling for the defense. Great job by that defense, the pivot, the triangle. Number 24, Murphy's Law, doing a great job again. Multiplayer blocked. Somebody gets, I think 24 Murphy's Law got sent up on the multiplayer. Initial pass over Moto Dragon. Komodo, nice spin around on Komodo. Big 4 points right there. Also threw on the initial, I think, is Bombshell. Bombshell gets hit on the wall. Komodo trying to get some more points here. Komodo has 4. Breaking through again, Bombshell, 4 points. And that went the full 2 minutes. Let's see how this ended up. 4 for each team so far. Make it 6 for Bombshell. Great jam considered taking a penalty during it. And 7 points for Komodo there. It's a 5-point lead right now. It's been a great game. Very good defense, very evenly matched teams here. Franken Curry, 666 jamming for the Furies B team. Going against 0-1, Beast Mode. Beast Mode is like a bulldozer. We used to call that, we had a jammer named Asterisk when I jammed. We used to call that the Jerome Bettis mode. Beast Mode going in Bettis mode right there. Getting through for an initial is Franken Curry. Oh, nice block, number 11, Coaches Crispy. Oh, huge hit there. That was a great block there at the end there by the Furies. They score 76 for the Furies B team, 84 right now for the Banshees. 8-point lead. We got 8:55 Dallas Leia up there. Going at 0-1 Beefo. Dallas Leia is shot out of a cannon. Beesmo gets through though. Full pass. Dallas Leia right through again. Huge hit there. Huge hit by, I think, 27, Neon Trotsky. Biggest hit of the bout by the Banshees. Woo. All right. 88-80. We're still at 8-point lead here for your Whalers. I mean, your Banshees. $7.19, Rebel Red. Oh, gets a huge hit from Witten Wild. Witten Wild springing the jammer. What a block by Witten Wild on that. Springing Catastrophe. Catastrophe. But also through is Rebel Red. Catastrophe trying to get some points. And calls it off. Okay, we'll see what Catastrophe gets. Looks like 2 points there for Catastrophe. Make it 3. 0 points for the Furies. 11-point lead there for the Banshees. We got 22 minutes to go in the game. Number 20, Sour Ranger on the jam line for your Banshees. Nice recycling block by the pivot there from the Furies B. Ooh. Getting through there. Number 3, that is Bombshell's Elite Jammer. Still no initial pass yet for the Banshees. Nice outside run. Huge hit there. 24. Murphy's Law. Another great block by Murphy's Law. And another one. Murphy's Law. But it was too good of a block. It was a high block. Here comes Bombshell. Point scoring position. Bouncing off Wet and Wild, who's had a couple of vicious blocks. Along with Killmonger Dragon calling it off. That'll be 4 points for Bombshell. 2 4-point runs for Bombshell so far. No, yep. Cuts the lead down to 7 right now. Here we go. 4-on-4 start here. 85. That is M80 jamming. M80 breaks through. Lead jammer. First lead jammer run for M80 tonight. Great job. Great job by the Banshees defense stuffing the jammer. 4 big points. M80. Great defense. Headed up by number 83, Kute Grod, doing a phenomenal job out there. Great job of the triangle go for the Furies B. Great job, 13-12, Fenris Sulfur, and 102, Oculus Sinister. Hey, they did a great job That 6 points could have been easily 12, 14 points on that jam. 13-point lead, 97-84. We have a team timeout, I guess, by the Banshees. Once again, of your Banshees. Power jam situation for your Banshees when we restart here. Unless there's been an official review, we'll let you know. Here's another player box for the Furies B. It's going to be a 5-on-3 edge for the Banshees. And they got a big weapon, Sergeant Bruiser, number 3381, the co-captain out there. On a power jam situation. Here we go. Okay, I like that. Going a little fast pack. That's how we used to skate all the time when I started. Beautiful inside apex move by Sergeant Bruiser for the initial pass. 404 pitch and trying to set up the pack for the Furies. That was an awesome hit there. Awesome hit. I think that was number 3 bombshell on the hit. Getting through 4 points for Sergeant Bruiser. Ooh, nice job there. Beautiful block by Roxy. Roxy as well as Bippity Boppity Bruiser, who's had a great second half of the box. 4 more points there. 8-point mega jam so far for Sarge. Sergeant Bruiser rocking, rolling, in scoring position again. Hop, skip, and a jump. Nice block though by Bombshell on that. Recycling. White. I think Bippity Boppity Bruiser got called on a high block and right at the end of that jam. Eight points, though. Biggest lead of the night for the Banshees. 105.84. All right, everyone's taking a knee. We have a player down. That's how we show respect for our players. We're very glad to have our paramedics here. This is a full contact sport. It's played on wood, it's played on concrete. We always should respect that and respect the players that play the game. All right, Loki, if we're getting up, Loki, a big hand. Basically of the contest right now for the Banshees at 106-84, but they have a nuclear weapon they can put on the jam line named Galaslayer. We'll see if that happens soon. 719 Rebel Red on the jam line for the Furies B team. Thank you to all the fans also watching on the YouTube on the Hartford Area Roller Derby channel. Here we go. Nice job by both walls so far. Huge block there. That was I think that was 83 who they got on the block. Both teams on recycling blocks right now. Nobody on. Okay, lead jammer status finally. What a chaotic jam with some great blocking. 321, Catastrophe, the co-captain is your lead jammer. Rebel Red getting stuffed by a great job on the defense there. Number 3, Witten Wild doing a great job there. Along with 29, that is Komodo Dragon, but Rebel Red is through. Jukin jiving, getting through there. Catastrophe calls it. Let's see what the point breakdown is going to be here. Time out, Fury Speed Team. Okay. No points went up for that jam as of yet. Still is a 22-point margin. On a roll for providing us with an awesome facility to play our sport in. Please come back and watch us do it again on June 14th and August 29th. August 29th, I know, is going to be a doubleheader against Bay State Brawlers, which is a team I'm very familiar with. That's going to be some awesome roller derby. We're playing both their A and B teams. That's going to be really good. It's like 0-1 beast mode is jamming against 855 Galislea. Here comes Galislea. Also through his beast mode. Wow. Beast mode did that Jerome Bettis move on somebody. You can hear that from here. Here comes Galislea. Bouncing off blockers, Galislea gets recycled right at the end by number 11, Corpses Crispy. June 14 will be a pride bout. There'll just be one game on June 14th. Hope to see you there. 4 points there for Galislea. Looks like number 29, Komodo Dragon on the jam line. No, it's 20, sorry, Ranger. That 20 and 29 has got me a little confusing today. Especially from the angle I'm at. But we regroup, bursting through. And getting through again. Nice blocking there. We're going to get through again. Mega jam going. Getting through out 12 points here. What a comeback in effect right now for the Furies. I'm pretty sure it's Bombshell out there jamming. What a jam. 16 points there for Bombshell. What a comeback. Down 24. They have cut it to 6. Great job by the Furies B team, and they're on a power start. Or are they? Yeah, they are. I only see one scammer out there. It's a black jersey. Timeout, Banshees. Six-point lead for the Banshees. It's been back and forth and back. Biggest lead for the Furies B was 16. Biggest lead for the Banshees was 26. Here we go. Wow, great job on the walls, holding out these jammers right now. Catastrophe 321 for your Banshees trying to break through the wall. Great job on the blocking wall by the Furies B team and the Banshees. Multi-player block on 42. Getting through though are the Banshees, have the lead jammer. Frankenfurry is out there jamming 666. 321 Catastrophe with the spin-o-rama for 4 points. Frankenfurry trying to score. Here comes Catastrophe. Ooh, attempted apex. Beautiful block though. I think by 72 lead. He had a great block. Looks like 115, 104. That was a 5-point jam for your Banshees. All right, beast mode against 855 Galaslaya. Galaslaya is through. Lead jammer status. Great recycling block by the pivot. Well, I think it's number 13, Lakes. Getting through 4 big points right there. Cuts the lead to 7. Galaslaya. Getting through again. Mega jam for Galaslaya. 8 points. Cuts the lead to 3 right now. Through de Gras trying to get through. Star pass to 0-1. Beast mode for your Banshees. Oh, Spinorama calls it off. We may have a lead change here, folks. No, it's a tie. 11-point jam for Galaslaya. We have a tie. With 10 minutes to go in the game, here tied at 115. What a comeback by the Furies B. Botan is trying to break through the wall. Number 20, Sour Ranger for your Banshees. Getting through. Number 719, Rebel Red. And this will be a power jam for the Furies D teams. Sour Ranger got boxed there. Huge hit there, though, by 85 and 80. Nice job. Wow. Rebel Red takes a huge hit at the end by Beast Mode and gets through. Actually, that was by Buckets. Buckets. 4 big points. We have a lead change in favor of the Furies B. Rebel Red trying to break through again. Seven points there for Rebel Red as they take the lead by 7 here. 6th lead change of the bout. There's got about 7 minutes to go in this game. Okay, it's 855 Galaslaya out there for the Furies B. Here comes the Banshees. Number 3, Wit and Wild had the big 20-point jam. Let's see, Wit and Wild can uncork some offense for the Banshees here. Bouncing off blockers, getting recycled. Great blocking by the Furies B. Track cut. Power jam for your Banshees, and that's 4 points. They've cut the lead to 3. What a bout this has been. Here we go. Nice power there. Wet and Wild gets through Bombshell and gets the lead. 8-point Mega Jam so far for Wet and Wild. Coming up big and the team needed the most. Wet and Wild walks the tightrope, knocked down by Bombshell. Calling off the jam as Lace came back in there late. Okay, 11-point Mega Jam there for Wit and Wild as there's a new leader in the clubhouse, which is your Banshees. Dallas Slay at 8:55 on the jam line. Already has a 16 and an 11-point jam. Going against 0-1 Beast Mode. The officials are meeting with Captain Bruiser right now, as well as probably meeting with Captain Loki Intuit number 420. Four-point lead right now for the Banshees. 6 minutes exactly to go in this bout. Five, that's Dallas Slaya for the Furies. I'm pretty sure it's going to be number 0-1 Beast Mode for your Banshees. 4-point lead for the Banshees. 6 minutes to go. It'll be a 5-on-4 track edge right now for your Banshees. Pack is off, jammers are off. Here we go, Galsley trying to get through close to switch field. But lead jammer status is beast mode. And beast mode says no. If I'm not scoring, you ain't going to score either, Galsley. Good job there by beast mode getting that lead. Okay, both defenses doing a great job so far. Ooh, spinorama by the jammer. Trying to break through. Lead jammer status. Going to bombshell number 3. Also the initial pass is 24 buckets. Getting the 4 points. We have a tie game, people. Third tie, 126, 126. A little over 4 minutes to go in the game here. 719, Rebel Red going up against. I think that is number 20, Sour Ranger. For your Banshees. Actually, it's 321, Catastrophe. Catastrophe getting through. Rebel Red got recycled by a great job there by the Banshees wall. Oh, Catastrophe gets taken out to the inside. This is my blind spot. Did not see the player's number on that one. Still no point scoring, but the lead the jammer is Catastrophe. Star pass to 102, Oculus Sinister. And it is a power jam situation where Oculus Sinister was not jammed much in his foul. Went and Wild on the block. Hella on Wheels on the block. Oh, Hella on Wheels gets penalized. Power jam situation for the Furies B team. Great block there. That was number 3, Wit and Wild. Jamming, blocking, doing the whole 9 yards today. Catastrophe trying to break through and does so. 4 points for Catastrophe. Oculus Sinister still trying to get points. Hell on Wheels, great inside block. Catastrophe spinning, but 4 points being scored by Oculus Sinister. All right, wow. We may have another tie. This is insanity. That was 4 points there for the Furies. Not the Furies, the Banshees. Actually, 4 points for the Banshees, 8 points for the Whalers. Nice mega jam by Catastrophe. Sergeant Bruiser on the jam line to go captain. Bruiser getting recycled. Here comes Franken Curry. And it will be a power jam situation, I believe. No, Bruiser's out there. It's a pivot. Okay. lead jammer status for Frank and Furry. Gets knocked down. Great block there. Once again, Corpse is Crispy. Corpse is Crispy trying to deny it. Does deny. Getting through. Sergeant Bruiser. Frank and Furry is your lead jammer. Frank and Furry gets through for 4 points. Wow. We have another tie at 134, it appears. Time out, Banshees. Again, I cannot see the clock through the Banshee players. We have a tie game. Can you see how much time is left? I can't see through them. There's been 2 minutes left in the game. It'll be 8:55. Dallas Slaya will be going for the Fury Speed game. We're coming back to play. It's a tie game, folks. What more do you want? Fourth tie of the bout. Here we go, getting through. Hold it. We got almost simultaneous jammer penalties here. Wow. Okay. Bees Mode will only have to serve the amount of time Dallas Slaya did. Breaking through, Dallas Slaya will be your lead jammer. Back in the game. Bees Mode puts a huge hit there. Ginger Snaps get sent off for direction. Bees Mode trying to get through. It is a 4-point lead right now for the Series B. Dallas Slaya bouncing off, gets another 4. 8-point Mega Jam, Dallas Slaya. Bees Mode trying to break through. Dallas Slaya gets knocked down. Great job there. I think that was Corpse's Crispy. Dallas Slaya breaks through again. That is 12 points this jam. Dallas Slaya having an amazing bout. Here comes Dallas Slaya trying to make through again. Gets through. 16 points. Nice block there by Ginger Snap. And direction penalty called on Lace. 16-point jam there for Dallas Slaya. What a bout this was, man. Oh, man, what an exciting event. You gotta wait to hear the whistles. I'm gonna head down the trackside. Right, shimmy. That is. Everyone, please line up the track. Give the players high five. We had a phenomenal bout today. Let's give it up for both of these teams out here. That was some exceptional roller derby we saw. 7 lead changes, 5 ties. First out, we're going to bring the winners of today's bout, the Western Mass Furies B team. There we go. Good work, Cal. Good work. Good work. Good work, all you. All right. All right. Well, I'm getting all that. So wait a quick second. All right, let's bring out our home team. They fought hard. They played great. Your Hartford area roller derby Banshees. Yeah, we'll be back at it. We got the MVPs coming up here in a couple minutes. Let them everybody get their high fives. I will get the MVPs and I'll give them out to you. You're in charge. And we have the 50-50 raffle ticket. We got to do that first for MVPs. Let me see that. The winning number is 457 4214. You have won the 50-50. 457 4214. Please come and see this wonderful mayhem over here. Thank you. Okay. All righty. Yes, I got to. First, we'll put the mic on pause. All right. All right, well, let them do their pictures. I'm going to get out here in the center. As soon as they're done the pictures, we'll do the MVPs. Once again, all you fans, thank you for coming out, man. Made this event great. Thank you, Ron Roll, being such an awesome facility. All right. Who has the MVP awards? Please join me on center track. All right. All right. We'll bring out first the MVPs for the Furies B team. MVP blocker. All right, cool. Number 1312, Fenris Sulfur. Come on out and get your MVP one. Hey, great job, great job. All right, MVP jammer for the Furies will be number 3, Bombshell. Good work, good work. Okay, MVP blocker for the Banshees. Number 83, Coup de Grace. Congratulations. Okay, MVP jammer for the Banshees. Give it up to number 01, Bees Mode. That's well. All right.
I don't know who the MVP, NSO, or SO are.
All right, we have MVP skating official and NSO. Could the head official please come on? You know those things. We got nice awards for the head NSO, the NSO and skating official MVP.
Fee for the official because this is her first one.
Fee fetish.
Fetish.
Okay, skating official MVP, P Fetish.
This is her first one.
Very first ever bout as a skating official. NSO.
Whoa, don't ask me names. Names are not my favorite.
Is that Maddie?
Hello.
Maddie for the NSO.
Most valuable MVP to the NSOs, Maddie. All right, for the wonderful people at Hartford area roller derby and all the awesome people at the Western Mass Furies. Once again, I'm Drew Danger. Drive safe. Thank you all for coming and good night.